Welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. That sounds really loud to me, but hopefully you're only hearing it in the background and not being blown away by my royalty-free sound effects. It was free and royalty-free, in theory. So, okay, Vlogmas Day 9. I'm not going to take very long, but I got a pretty good response about my story about the cherry tree carol when I sang it at church when I was, I think, 17. So, what struck me as funny, though, was the fact that when I look, this makes my forehead look super big. That was funny because somebody said, oh, when you said you were telling a funny solo story, I thought you were talking about that other thing you did. And I was like, which one? So that made me realize I have quite a few funny music stories. I've got funny band stories. I've got funny, I've made a habit of humiliating myself throughout my life, evidently. So I have lots of fun, humiliating stories. And I do have another Christmas solo story. So when I was maybe 13, 14, yeah, probably around that age, I was going to a small Southern Methodist church at the time. And I was raised Baptist. We kind of wandered from Baptist to Southern Methodist. And then I've also done non-denominational churches. I've done Anglican churches, you know, kind of run the gambit, right? And now I go to a Baptist church again. So, but at that time, to say I had not heard a lot of high liturgical music is an understatement. So my aunt, who was in charge of the music, we were practicing on Friday night. She looked at me and said, I want you to sing Ave Maria. And I said, what is that? And she was like, oh, okay. So, she's like, oh, it's not that hard. You can learn it. Okay. So my cousin and my sister-in-law at the time, were like, we can help you. You can learn this. It's not that hard. It's not that bad. Now, mind you, it was a very small church, very limited resources. So I was going to be singing this a cappella, just a microphone and me. And that's just a testimony to how young and dumb and unafraid I was back then. Like, I would really prefer not to do that. I won't say I won't ever pick up a mic and sing something a cappella now, but I am a lot less likely to, okay? But back then I was like, sure, okay. So I started learning it on Friday night. I used this stupid keyboard. I had this like keyboard, like one of those just, you know, like it wasn't even full 88 keys, and it had some recorded songs to practice with, and one of them was Ave Maria, and I just didn't realize it. So they're like, oh, here are the words in Latin, and then here's the song. And so I just practiced it over and over and over throughout the weekend. So then Sunday came, my family's there, my grandma was there, my mom, my stepdad, like they were all there. And then I got up, got the mic, and I started singing in Latin. And I'm like, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Everybody looks like they're enjoying it. My grandma's tearing up and everything. Like, I'm like, this is wonderful. I'm so excited. And then it ended like that. So like if you sing Ave Maria with no music, for one verse, it goes a lot faster than you anticipate. So I was like, well, my moment's almost over. I'm going to sing it again. So I just launched right into singing that same verse again. And halfway through, I forgot the words. Being the resilient young woman that I was, I decided I would just make some up because it was Latin and nobody was going to know the difference. And they probably wouldn't have, except that me and my microphone got tickled about it. And I started thinking, I cannot believe I am BSing these people like this in church. And then I started giggling as I was singing with no accompaniment, just me and that mic. So I was like, as I'm singing, and my grandma's face went from this face of bliss to, and I thought, I'm going to die. Then it wasn't so funny anymore, but it was too late. So I just recovered as best I could, finished some song, sat down. Like, my mom was also not impressed because, you know, her mom had not been impressed. So that just trickled down. It didn't go well for me. So that's another fun music Christmas performance story. I also would like to note it's like blazing hot in this room. It's 50 something out right now, I think, here in South Carolina. Let me see. Of course, because I'm recording. Oh, why did I use this font? I can't read that. It's 46 degrees outside. And it's cool downstairs. But my little upstairs office / studio, it's like 800 degrees in here. Because I got that one vent and it's like right here. And then I got a hat on. This says naughty. Which really doesn't mean anything because I'm kind of boring. Except when I'm making up words to Ave Maria, which is now one of my favorites. Like the Cherry Tree Carol that I talked about yesterday. I will never ever sing that again. I don't like listening to it. I do not enjoy that song at all anymore. I think it is ridiculous. But I still like Ave Maria. And I realize there are multiple versions of Ave Maria, different composers, different, you know, but the one I learned is the one I still really like the best. So anyway, that's it for now. Vlogmas Day 9 in the can, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.